All right, what's up, YouTube? We are gonna do a run through of the Old West DLC, the Wild West DLC in Escape Simulator. We're gonna play no hints, except what maybe Twitch chat tells me, and they're not allowed to cheat. If you'd like to catch us live, please come to twitch.tv/ruiner_ii. I don't know, to watch us live, to see us perform, to see us do what we do. Anyway, let's get on with it. And you'll pardon my reading chat too, YouTube. You could be a part of it. Again, twitch.tv/ruiner_ii. But I will be explaining, telling you what I see, explaining the room as I go, but also reading Twitch chat. So, pardon me. Okay, we got somebody with some bullet holes in there. Were kids when you were already a soldier? When did you start streaming? All right, we got flask, we got canned food. That doesn't look important. Escape Simulator lets you know kind of what's important, what's not, with the icons, so that's nice. We have what that was, that 25. It's not 25, it's 45. It's not 45. 20, 30, 40. It is 45. 45, 34, 23, 25. What's that going to do? Tell me. Days gone. So just add it all up. What did I say? 45 plus what? 20, 34? 45 plus 34. I got to do math on stream. Is 79? Plus 23 is 102? Plus 25 is 127? Oh, I hope I did that right. This will be embarrassing. Okay, we did it. Oh, and there's a key. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Zach! That's so fast. You blew up so fast, Zach. I mean, I can see why. Hello? What is that? What was that? What was that? Why don't I read the note? One sturdy shiv and a delicate bobby pin. Wiggle them around a bit, and you're out. Well, I need a shiv and a bobby pin. Oh, that's a secret token. That doesn't help me. Cans. Cans. Let's look at... Can I open the bottle? I can open the bottle. What did I get? I got a bobby pin. Great. Where's my shiv? What should I use as a shiv? In my pillow? Shiv, yeah. I need you. Shiv, I need you to help me break out. Shiv is it's like a stabbing instrument, right? Can't see anything under here. I hope I'm not going to need any of that. Can I see this? That's nothing. 3 snakes slithered in the sun. I hate the find things puzzles. The find things puzzles are never my strong suit. Namely because, my eyesight's so bad. I mean, a harmonica, I could stab people with a harmonica, right? Oh, we're gonna... Hold on. I I have conflicting music here. If it's going to be the same chord droned on and on, I'm going to change it back. Where would I find a makeshift stabby thing? In a bowl? Not in a bowl. Under the mattress, probably. But I can't see anything down there. There's a zoom in. Oh, there is a zoom in. Nothing under there. Oh, coat hanger. Shiv. I found it. Yes. Okay, we're free. Was that it? Was that the escape room? Note. This is average humidity, population, different cities. Okay, I'll probably need to refer to that later. Keep Shiv. These are 500, 1,000. Scorpion, bear, alligator. Am I going to need to know what's in what drawer? I better not take anything out unless I need it. I might need this. Scorpion, gator, bear. So that's what the things are. I can stab anything, stab at people with anything. I will keep the Shiv. I'll go grab the Shiv. Just 1 second. Sea smuggling, hide in plain sight, hot and humid. Okay, so he likes, this is where they're from. I'll need to refer to those probably. Definitely want the handcuffs. Too many notes. Purchase of the safe desk. Main drawer is locked by a combination of drawers. After you set the combination, make sure you remember it. Mark the drawers in order to remember them. 3 combination of drawers. Okay, 8 of spades. Okay, those are the numbers right here, right? 5, 1, 2. Do I just... Okay, so Scorpion is 3,500. I just open all of them. Great. Bear is 2,500. Great. Gator, 500. Hey, I'm a sheriff now. I'm the sheriff now. More notes. This report should help you open the chest. We picked up the trail, escaped getting the stables, followed the trail 4 miles east, but only found a cryptic note. No, led us back to 9 miles. All right, I need a map, maybe? Okay. Picked up the trail escape game at the state. Okay, 4 miles east, but only found a cryptic note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the stables. That's where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4. East. West 9 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. East 3 miles. 1, 2, 3. Hey, this is kind of easy, though. I'm a little disappointed with that. Maybe it's just the first one. 2 Pines. 2 Pines whiskey. Throw it away. Stay away from alcohol, tobacco, gambling. We have alcohol and cards. Yes, please. Thank you. I got cocky. They always tell you not to get cocky. Vices. I need numbers associated. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's my time. Got another hat. Okay, so we're getting hat. Where's another hat? Oh, I can open this maybe? Yes. Okay. Soap is one of my vices, that's for sure. 7 coyotes. Why did I say coyotes? 1 vulture, 3 snakes. Sheriff deputy. Me right and sheriff left. 1898. Look at all this contraband. Gold bullet shoots from the beach to the mountain. Silver bullet shoots from the night to the day. Black bullet shoots from the youngest to the oldest. Beach to the mountain. Night to day. Youngest to oldest. Da, da, da. What does that say? What does that spell? It's just a pattern maybe that I have to know. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 8 buttons. There's the coyote, snake. 3 snakes slithered in the sun. Okay, so each one has their own thing. 1, 2, 3. You go from where the trail starts. Vulture. 1 vulture. 3 snake. What did I say? 7 coyotes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay. What did I get? A wooden cube. There's a keyhole in it. Can I put the key that I had? What do I do with that? There's the bullets. What did that do? The twins. Sheriff and deputy versus this. Those look like 2 different people. 1854. Okay. Oh, here's that. Oh, what do I do with this? Oh, what do I do with this? Hello, Miss Align Naga. How are you doing? Did I put the hats on the hooks there? Hats don't go on the hooks. These don't go on the hooks. I have so much shit. Okay, this. Vices. That's right. So, we're looking for liquor, tobacco, and cards. So cards is 8. Naga, it is. I know I have a seam ripper. I don't know where it would be. I don't use it enough to warrant me having one. But I did find it useful when I needed it. I don't tend to mend stuff. I need to mend more things. Because I can't afford to just buy things to replace it. I should just throw away the stuff I don't need, but I don't know if I'm not going to need it again. Where's the whiskey bottle? It was the 2 pints. This is the whiskey? 2. Okay, so I just need a tobacco thing. Close that. Am I crouching? I am crouching. Okay. What else? There's an ashtray. Maybe an ashtray will give me some clues? Nope. Okay, so I kind of am stuck. I have this gun thing here, and I have this thing. So I'm actually not sure what to do. Oh, how about badges? Do badges go here? Badges do go here. Excuse me, I don't actually think the deputy goes there. I can't grab it? I can't grab it if I put it there? Oh, no. Oh, I've messed up. Here's liquor. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I prod it? Prod it? Prod it? Where does the kettle come from? There's a thing in there. Yeah. Okay, great. Great. I'm glad I have that. Yeah, I don't either. And apparently I'm not gonna find out. All right, this is going well. Ooh. Okay, this is, there we go. In the eyes of the sheriff law, the sheriff comes above the deputy. Okay, so that's where the badges should be lined up. But I put them in prematurely, and now I can't get them. Oh, now I have 2 push pins. Oh, no. What do I gotta do with that? I gotta find out what? I have to find out where each of these live? Okay. Scorpion Caves. He's on the run now, chased out of Abner into a neighboring state. He couldn't have made it far past the border. So Avenir, next to our Avenir, Caves not cold. So what is the weather like in these areas? Average temperature. Fro, Lao, North Hollister. Fro, Lao, New Hollister. Those are all cold areas, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I really gotta sort my stuff. The warm areas are LAU and Oto. LAU and Oto. So, oh, okay. So, Abner is, and then, so Scorpion's here. That's where one of them is. I need 3 push pins, though. Where do I find another push pin? I got one. I found it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's find out where the next one is. Hide in plain sight, blending in with people in towns. I have deduced he likes hot and humid, prefers to hide near the borders where 3 states touch. That could be any one of the places except Otoxico. Hot and humid. Lao is hot and humid. Right there. Okay. Now where's the last guy? Sea smuggling operation. Pick the most isolated state with fewer eyes on him in his operations. I'm thinking he's close to a train station. Most isolated state would be what? I mean, it could be Florado. There's a train station next to the bay. Because Lorelei also has only 2 touching, but there's no train station next to the bay. So hold on. Yeah, it's got to be that. Boom. Yes. Yes, sheriff's badge. Put it in. Deputy. This is a deputy's badge. It says sheriff's badge, but it says deputy. I mean, I think that's wrong. It's the wrong order, but hopefully I'll be able to reorganize them. All right, now what? Vices still, and then the gun thing. Is anybody wearing those hats? I can't tell what color those hats are. I have 2 hats. I have a brown hat. That's 3 bullets. Does it show what bullet each one shoots? Yes. Oh, on the handle there. Oh. Where's the white hat? Where's the white hat? Is it in a picture? That's a piece of soap. That's not a white hat. That's a piece of soap. I have the black hat and the brown hat. So the black hat is two bullet holes. The brown hat is 3 bullet holes. And the white hat is missing. Is it outside somewhere? Oh, that 2. So 2, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes. What is this? Gold, silver, black. Where did I read that? Something about gold, silver, black bullets. Gold bullet shoots from the beach to the mountain. I need to rotate the... How do I rotate you now? There we go. Okay. We're doing it. From the beach to the mountain. Silver bullet shoots from the night to the day. So up left. That's silver bullet, right? So move the levers to match the gun. That should come out, and then we got to point it up left. Yes. I don't care about you. Move. Go away. And black bullet shoots from the youngest to the oldest. So from top to bottom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Yes. Now what? Okay. Sheriff, deputy. What is this telling me? I have no information on this, except for this. In the eyes of the law, the sheriff comes above the deputy, 1870. Is this just relative ages? So that's the first one. So this deputy should be here. This should be there. This should be there. Done. Okay, these two badges don't tell me anything, but they're twins. Okay, what does that mean? Me right, and the sheriff left. So that should be right and left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I do it? Like that? But those should be... But I should switch them? Oh, this is bad. Oh, I hate these puzzles because I'm real bad at them. And I already forgot. That star and that star. These two stars should be together, but it should switch it around here. That. Oh, but the years matter. 1870, 1854, 1898. The sheriff above the law in all of them, or above the deputy. So the three sheriffs should be on top. It should go that star, that badge. Yes, so this star, that badge, and that star. Which star? My memory is the worst. Okay. Done, 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 done. Oh, I trapped one up there. Okay. Star, 5-star, 6-star, and badge. 5-star, 6-star badge. So just the opposite of what this is. Thank you. What is this? 63 tobacco. Okay. I have the tobacco now. What are the vices? Alcohol, tobacco, gambling. So 263, 8. 263, 8. Well, now what? What am I going to do here? Add logs? Put more logs in. More logs? More logs. We're gonna burn this place down. And then what? Fireplace stuff? Poke it? Poke it? Oh, maybe I boil the kettle? Oh no, I have a block that's gonna give me a key. Yes, get me out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Oof. Easy. That was too easy.
Danger underscore corpse join the hashtag ruination. 5 long months.
5 long months indeed. Very long months. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you've had to put up with all of this. Thank you, Danger. Thank you very much. Your friendship means a lot to me. I'll never tell you that in person when you're here. I'll never say that to you in person. But you know. Okay.